Hey, Brandon Beliso here. You're living your best life. It is Friday, December 16th. Forget the slide you just saw. It's not 12/9. It is 12/16, 11 a.m. Pacific Standard Time right here on the West Coast. And, I was just talking to Marco, and Marco just moved to school. If you get a chance, check out Focus Martial Arts. They're growing, things are moving. And it's just amazing because when you do the real work, and make no mistake, I mean, being an entrepreneur is risky. Owning a business is risky. You take chances every day, you fail every day, you mess up every day, but that comes with the turf. If you want safe, and talk about here in California, all these tech companies cutting people left and right. There's no job security. There is no safety. You think you could have total safety, wake up the next day and die, right? So there is none. And if you can be comfortable with that type of environment, then just life in general, you'll be happier, you'll be more at peace, and you'll be more balanced. I was discussing stress with another client, and stress causes us to make very, very bad choices. Bad choices, right? Someone said, I lost 6 students. So they're like in this panic mode and they're trying to run ads and do these which or watch. I'm like, whoa, put on the brakes. Every month you should be improving curriculum. Every month you should be doing some type of digital marketing. Every month you should be doing community-based events. Every month you should be doing staff training. Every month. You don't make these knee-jerk reactions just because you lose 6 freaking students. That's part of the course of our business. That will happen, right? That will happen. And so when those moments happen for me, the first thing I do is affect into mind the Cal theorem. Write this down. CAL. You change it, you accept it, or you let it go. That's it. If I can change a situation, I will. I'll look at the data, the KPIs, what can we do to tweak this class, this program, the curriculum? Sure. Can I accept it? Yeah, I accept it's the nature of the beast. I think the data is every 2 years, you're going to replace 50% of your student body, or just simply let it go. Step on that mat, teach an amazing class, continue down your path. Don't veer from it. And I think that's one of the huge mistakes I witness in small business is 1, you don't have a plan. So you don't consistently have anything to execute. 2, you make these Hail Mary passes in the last minute, in the 11th hour. That is no way to run a successful business or grow a business. So you have to learn to stay the course. I think that's really, really important. Cool. All right. So let's start by thanking my sponsors. Who do we have? We have Market Muscles, My Studio, LC Accounting, and Kids Love Life Skills. If you're not investing in a CRM system at this point, I'm not sure what to tell you. Excel files, pen to paper, none of that. All that needs to be gone. Everything we do is through an app-based. I think it was huge in the pandemic to stand in a parking lot, teaching a class and take attendance, signing up people for memberships. We can do that in our booth. Just please leverage technology to that point. 2, of course, a great website has a lot to do with everything. I found out through Lorenzo Sandoval, I have the number 5 martial arts blog in the world. Whoop-de-doo. But I do. And I think it's also the construction of Market Muscle's website on the back end, fused with the good content I produce, that has put me in that position. Kids Love Life Skills, I'm going to be very passionate about that. Marco, throw up my numbers for the 2 locations. The month's not over yet. What did I say? The month is not over yet. But I really believe because we position ourselves as as a life skills educator in our community, which really promotes value beyond what we all say in a cliche format, right? We do so much more than kicking and punching. We say it, but if you simply paint discipline up on the wall and once in a while just randomly have a conversation about it to your class, that does not make you a life skills educator. Much like a good structured curriculum, you need a good structured life skills program. Do you got those numbers for me, Marco? Are you working on them? And let me say hello to a few people there. Hey, what's up, Bob Poole? What's up, Mish? If you're coming aboard and you're here with us for the whole show, today I'm giving you my e-learning product, Planning Your Annual Calendar. I think I did that back in 2019, 2018, somewhere in there. And it's a great e-learning product. But I need to know you're here. You stay in the show. You contribute to the show. Give me your input, your comments, because I can't do this without you. All right? So tell me who you are. Let me see your name, the name of your school, and where you're tuning in from. All right? And hopefully Marco can throw up those numbers for me. My stats up to this point. The year's not over yet. and I'm pretty satisfied to where we are right now. We're just trying to close the year strong, but even that, it's just something we do every day. I don't think it's the end of the year. I just think it's another month. And to try to sit there and run for the border to have a good year, the good year should have been happening in January, February, March, April, May, week in and week out, day in and day out. I think that's really, really important in everything that you do. So also LC Accounting, my sister, Letitia, um, she has helped me in my life, not only as my sister, but in just the whole understanding. There's so many moving parts between taxes and estimated taxes and licensing. And I mean, she does everything for me, from booking my flights to my hotels to everything in my business. And that to me is something I outsource, which allows me to be creative, which allows me to do what I do, right? Allows me to do what I do. And for me, that's really important. It just simply is. All right. Cool. So getting back to Kids Love Life Skill, Marco, you got those stats? I have the stats ready. There you go. So this is one location. Take a look and give me your feedback. And that's the other location, right? So Millbrae, let's see Millbrae again. Millbrae will do $1 million. That's where we need to be, right? My original vision was a 3,700 square foot school, about 500 students, producing $1 million a year with about a 35% net. That is where I want to be. That is where I want to be. Now, due to the pandemic and paying deferred rent and getting my staff up to the pay they should be at, I've taken a cut in pay. I'm cool with that. I won't net 35%, but I'm cool with that. All my bills are paid. I've made my investments into my retirement. I've done everything I need to do. So I'm cool with that because I'm a business that understands when to contract and when to expand. Now, so Millbrae will do $1 million. San Francisco? All right. San Francisco is closing in on 800,000. Now I'm going to tell you why. Up until April of this year, we were still teaching hybrid. We were still teaching virtual, outdoors in the park and in the school. So San Francisco's still rebounding, and I'm cool with that. To close this, I think San Francisco is going to do about 850 this year. Now, would anybody be happy with that? All day, every day. So we'll do 1.85 million, I believe. But if we did not have Kids Love Life Skills and implement it completely and fully, we would not be in this position. We'd be like every other martial arts school around us, and there's 4 or 5 within a half-mile radius, right? We would simply be another place that teaches people to kick and punch and randomly spew some rhetoric about character development when it's convenient. You need a system. You need a system, and I believe Kids Love Life Skills is that. So beyond that, the reason I think that's real important, and go ahead and put Millbrae up there too. Oh, I love looking at both of them side by side. Puts, makes me a happy man. I think what's also unique about the way we do this, and then we'll get into our calendar and stuff for the year. We do this, folks, without contracts, without upgrades, without black belt clubs, masters clubs, leadership clubs, without belt testing fees, without built-in retail sales. I'm not a retail store. I am a learning institution. And so once we made that shift, well, I've never done contracts, but once we really solidified that, the positioning that we're in with people really changes. Like, we'd never use the word coach. We always use the word teacher. We don't use the word membership, right? We use tuition investment. So we're planting these seeds from day one that we are an educational institute. If you look at some of our social media posts, we have a picture of a kid as a white belt, a picture of a kid as a black belt. That we roll out all the time. We drip that, it's scheduled into our social media posts so people recognize we are an investment. We aren't 6 weeks of an activity. We are an investment for your child's personal development and future. All those things are why we can exist. We put our money where our mouth is every month. We don't have contracts. We don't do the belt test. We do none of it. And look at this number in Millbrae. That's straight out of my studio. Call them up, verify, do what you need to do. Millbrae's at 979, San Francisco's at 763, and we'll close out at about 1.85. I'm very, 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 very happy with those numbers. Thank you, Marco. All right, James, what's happening, sir? Oscar. Good afternoon, Oscar. Legacy Mixed Martial Arts in New Mexico. Welcome, sir. I've never seen you on the show. I'm grateful to have you here. Everybody that stays with us, enjoys this show. At the end of this broadcast, you get my e-learning product, Planning Your Annual Calendar. All right, let's hop into January, Marco. Let's go for it. January. All right. Oh, setup. I don't want setup. I want January, sir. Oh, not December. We don't want December, Marco. Oh, not April. Hey, can you make that bigger, Marco? You can make me small. There you go. Now, you could do some of these things, you could do all of these things, or you could do none of these things. I was working with a client the other day and we had this discussion. I said, what's really important is that you understand the pulse of your community organically. What do you need? It doesn't snow here in California. I don't have snow day camps. We don't. See, that's a classic example right there. You might live in a Quaker state, right? So you do something honoring Quakers. I don't know. But I think it's very important when you plan these events, you get in tune with several things. One is your school district. Know their calendar inside and out, early dismissals, all of it. All of it. I'm on their app and we just found out there's early dismissal today and we didn't realize that. So we had to adjust our schedule. Thank God we've been picking up these kids at 2:30 today when they're out at 12:15. See, so they have an app. Most school districts do. You can get on the calendar and get notifications. Be in tune with that. Be in tune with your PTA. Get involved in it. Donate your time, your services, your money. Do that. Get involved with what we call the Chamber of Commerce. Another one is the Rotary Club. Another one is the Lions Club. I realize there's a Lions Club all over the country. We have one here in Millbrae that we're very active with, that we follow and piggyback on a lot of the events that we do. And we donate our time, services, and money to the Millbrae Lions Club, as well as the Millbrae Educational Foundation. So all these things you need to be involved in. If you don't know what's going on in your community, it's your own damn fault, right? You cannot position your business for success until you position yourself as a business that cares, a business that gives back. Cool? All right, so what do we got? Parents Appreciation Month. We like doing it in January instead of just Father's Day and Mother's Day, because what that allows you to do, new year, new me, all these parents want to get fit. Put that in place. Give 1 free month to your parents, right? Internal parents, not through the freaking community. Don't post it at Nextdoor and say, any parent can come in for free. No way. These are a gift to your existing parents. 1 warm coat. We start that in January. We normally bring in about close to 1,000 coats between 2 locations. Again, we are a drop-off point, and I think that's the thing you want to look for. Like the toy drive right now, we are a drop-off point. So we have people that don't even do business with us coming into our school, dropping off toys, organically being exposed to our environment, right? Same thing with 1 warm coat. People think it's a really good thing. We're a drop-off point because we have to take all these coats, take them to downtown San Francisco. It's not the easiest task, but I'm here to tell you, it's the good thing to do. Cool. But if you're a drop-off point strategically, you're getting exposure. You see where I'm going with that? And social media posts galore, right? Anytime you can do warm and fuzzy social media posts that go beyond, we teach focus and discipline, 1999, 3 classes and boxing gloves, you're going to position yourself in a very unique way. Hey, what's up, Don O'Neill? How are you, sir? Success Martial Arts. Love you, sir. Hey, anybody else coming aboard? You want to get my e-learning product? Put in your name, the name of your school, where you're tuning in from. Martin Luther King Day Camp. We stopped doing single-day day camps after the pandemic because being in a tech, area, people can work remotely. So we watched it dwindle. And there's not a whole lot you can do about that. Not where we're at, but you may be able to do a Martin Luther King Day single-day day camp. Send out We Miss You postcards, right? With 30 days free to former students and prospects who've not been active for over 6 months. Do it. It's a big one, right? Another one we sent out, here's a great email, and somebody gave this to me many, many moons ago. Might have been, that I don't remember his name, a gentleman in Australia. But simply in the subject line, put quick question. Quick question. It's been tested and used, and, it's one of the most opened emails out there. Subject line, and that is quick question. And simply put, are you still interested in our martial arts programs? Boom, done day. And those people will opt out. I've had people go, hey, if I've been thinking about it, I want to get started. Now is a good time. Why? Because new year, new you, right? So that's on board. So we're going to do that. We also do that same email just before the summer break. So people come in for summertime camp, things like that. Cool. Start promoting interschool tournament. For us, we do an interschool tournament once a year. And so it's in April. We're promoting it starting January. Listen to me. if you're sitting there making up an event right now because you want to end the year strong, you're going to charge $50 or $25, whatever, stop it. Success is something you plan for. Plan for it, put it in your calendar. A great event is promoted 6 weeks up to a couple months out. And that's a fact, okay? That is a fact. So I want you to pay attention to that. Cool? Don't just do these knee-jerk events unless it's a snow day, right? And it's a last-minute thing. Don't do that. Good? All right. Women's self-defense workshop, right? We do those every quarter. We'll start promoting that. Now, man, these aren't happening. These are being promoted. Parents' night out, we're going to promote that. We do one in February for Valentine's Day. It's a great time to do it, right? Give parents a chance to go out to dinner, celebrate their Valentines. Maybe you can buddy up with a B2B, have a couple of restaurants that if they're parents from your school and they bring their kids to parents' night out, they can get a discount at those restaurants, right? Again, anytime you can do B2B, it's going to help positioning your business in the community. Promote free birthday parties to existing members as needed. We don't do that. We charge $750 for a premium birthday party. But again, working with a new school owner, I said, your kids that have birthdays in February and March, offer a certain amount of free birthday parties to them. They bring the pizza, the juice, the water, they bring the cake, you supply the environment and the team, and you rock that thing out. Make sure they fill out a waiver through My Studio so you organically capture their lead information. Send up a follow-up on Monday. Thank you so much coming to Johnny's birthday party. As a gift for attending the party, we want to give you whatever promo you have to offer. Cool? Everybody got that? Write it down. All right. New year, new you. Kickboxing special. A lot of people, I recommend that too if you're a new business. We don't do that because you know why? People will pay any amount of money in January because they want to get fit. See, I don't understand time-wise why people would be doing discounts in January, right? It makes no sense. It makes no sense to me. That's why when someone calls up on a Sunday wanting day camp for Monday, you're going to pay me $450 during the summer. The people who are booking camps right now, the first 12 spots, $350. The next 12 spots, $400. The last 12 spots, $450. We only take 36 kids in each camp because that's the maximum profit margin. Anything beyond that, we're just spending on staff and supplies and stuff. It doesn't make sense for us because in our culture, we're a martial arts school first. You with me? And we can also promote our camps more as a boutique camp, a very specialized small camp. And there's a certain demographic that love the peace of mind that you have this giant park and rec camp with a couple hundred people, simply put. Cool? All right. And then, of course, we have a preteen dodgeball night. That's a great one, too. A lot of these kids in middle school and stuff, anytime you can promote socialization and community, it's going to make a huge difference. And then donation those gift certificates. You should know from studying that school calendar, they have a spaghetti feed coming up. They're going to have an international day. Anywhere you can donate a gift certificate to them for their silent auction, primo. Do not, listen to me, do not give them freaking something lame like 2 weeks and a t-shirt and give them 6 of them. You know why? Because I don't want to bid on that. I don't want to bid on 2 weeks of martial arts classes and a damn t-shirt. No freaking way. I know what you're trying to do with that. You're trying to get more leads. Stop it. What we will donate is a week of camp valued at $450. What we will donate is a premium birthday party at $750. What we will donate is a kickboxing class for 20 of you and your best friends, followed by brunch. See where I'm going with that? That's stuff people want to bid on. They don't want to bid on 2 free weeks free and a t-shirt. And I have data to prove that. I was at a silent auction. This guy donated 6 of them. Nobody bid on it. Nobody. We had a premium birthday party. Boom. It was filled with names. You see where I'm going with that? You got to offer value, not simply take the mindset, what's in it for me. Cool. Let's go to February, sir. All right. I want to know who's here. Who's here with me? Put it in. And a lot of this stuff, honestly, we don't need to do anymore. We find with fitness kickboxing, yes, because it's fitness based. So, we're looking at Groupons next year for our fitness kickboxing. As we come out of virtual, people are still kind of slow to come back. We love the program. It's always had legs. So fitness, these are some of the things you can do. Do you need to do if you're really established? I don't know. I think Marco should do it, because he just moved to a new location. I think Zenith Martial Arts, another one of my clients, should do it. They just moved to a new location. They're a small school. There's certain things you need to do in the beginning. You may not necessarily need to do at the point where we are at today. 2-for-1 Valentine kickboxing special. Sure. We're a month-to-month business anyways. You could do, because anytime you buddy up, the retention is higher. You could do a 2-for-1, right? For Valentine's Day. Pay for one membership for a month, the second person's free. Good. Start promoting your spring camp. Everybody should be doing a spring camp. You got President's Day camp, Stranger Danger workshop, right? Interschool tournament application deadline, right? Because that thing's coming up in March or April. I'm not sure on this calendar. Parents' night out, boom. We're going to do one a quarter instead of one every month. But again, a young business, like I said, when we opened our location, the second one especially, I wanted to make sure there was something going on all the time, right? If you go by a restaurant and there's nobody in it, hey, Jason, what's up, sir? How's it going? Jason Swanson, what's up? My sister loves you, man. Nothing but good things to say about you. And so with a newer business, all I know is if I go by a restaurant and there's nobody in it, I don't want to go in and eat there, right? It's that kind of vibe. So I remember in Millbury, we hooked up with the Boy Scout, Girl Scouts. Every Friday, we had a different troop doing a confidence building workshop. And that went on for a couple months. It was even a couple of days. I said, babe, let's call up, Braden's friends and just get them all in there. We'll play dodgeball, right? Anything. So when people are walking by this busy throwaway, that there's something going on. And understand, you are paying rent either way. Nobody knows you yet. And you want to charge top dollar for a confidence building workshop? No freaking way. Pack that place, pack that place, pack that place. You with me? And that's really important. Okay. So maybe you do a parents' night out again. Self-defense class 3-month special, right? Because we did the self-defense workshop. You can do, we did a 3-month self-defense class on an off hour. I had about 10 people. It was cool. It was cool, but they were going away to college, and that's really the purpose it served. We had a bunch of high school girls that were seniors. They stayed with us from January until about, it was a 3-month thing, because come April, what do they have? Grad night, proms, SATs, right? Graduation. So don't make it a 6-month program. It's just not going to fly. But if you make a smaller window, January, February, March, right? Things start ramping up in April, May, June for that kid graduating. Then they go off to college. Again, you could probably get premium dollar for that. Do it on an afternoon on Saturdays from 1 to 3, and you might get a different audience. Everybody with me on that? Good. And then, of course, the Millbury Educational Foundation Gala, we donated $5,000 of sponsorship, and we attend this event. I am now the auctioneer. Super powerful. Worked really well for us. Cool? All right. Next, please. I'm going to move fast on this. As I shared, this is kind of a part 2. We didn't get through this, but you'll kind of get some of my vibes. Promote your children's Easter party. We do an Easter party. We always have. It's a lot of fun. That we have a whole template, a whole format for that makes it flow really well and works. The most important thing, have the Easter bunny there, take a picture, print it out on the spot, put it on a frame. Happy Easter from One Martial Arts. Why? This thing will sit on the refrigerator for months and months and months and months. I have a kid sitting, they graduated in high school that is now out of college and teaching in the public school system. Their high school graduate picture still sits in my freaking house. Go figure, right? Millbury's Parents' Night Out crab feed. I've shared that. All these different schools have different kind of events, spaghetti feed, crab feed, things like that. The goal is to max out your positioning. It takes 8 to 12 touch points before someone decides to do business with you. Every piece of data has said that, right? So I want to make sure that when I do an event that we max it out. So let me just run it through you. Stay with me. Take notes on this really, really quick. We sponsor it, so we're on the ticket. Okay. We offer a parents' night out, so more people can attend the crab feed, and any money, if they choose to charge, because we don't charge for it, goes back to the elementary school's crab feed fundraiser. 3, we donate a week of camp. 4, we'll donate the cotton can machine if possible. 5, my wife's helping serve food. 6, I'm working the kitchen, right? Okay, so let's go through the touch points. 1, I sign up through the waiver in my studio because I heard about the announcement through Meadows Elementary crab feed parents' night out, right? Boom. So I hear it there. One Martial Arts sponsor crab feed parents' night out. All right. So we'll just call that 1. Great. I buy my tickets for the event. Boom. I look at it. One Martial Arts. There's 2. I bring my kid to the event, right? To the parents' night out. There's 3. I go to the event. I take up my ticket. Again, boom, there's 4. I go into the event. I look at all the prizes on the table. Boom, One Martial Arts again. There's 5. They see my wife walking around with her one martial arts hoodie. There's 6. They see me, okay, let's big hand for the kitchen crew. Yay. I come out, one martial arts. There's 6. They announce the prize during the auction. There's 7. They look over. Oh, what's that line there? Oh, cotton candy. Let me go get some. There's 8. You come back and pick up your kid at our school. There's 9. All right. So you see where I'm going with that? What are you going to do at a silent auction? Simply donate 2 weeks on a freaking t-shirt? Stop it. Stop it. Life is a series of missed opportunities. Don't miss out. Paul, what's up, Paul? Love you, sir. It's good to see you here, Paul. Hope life is beautiful. All right. And that's the parents' night out from MEF. And then we have promoting, again, you should be promoting spring and summer camp now. We're doing it now, right? We're a premium camp. You can do the park and rec for a couple $100. Our lowest tier is $350. So we are the last camp to get booked, but we always sell out. 36 spots are not hard to sell out. It's the optimal as far as the profit margin for us. Interschool tournament, still promoting that. Oh, I guess that's happening. Spring camp at the end of March, parents' night out again, and a preteen dodgeball night. We were doing those every month because that's a stagnant audience. We know it's really, really hard to get teens into our school. So by getting them in middle school before they're too cool and too old, if you get them involved in your school around, 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade in there, maybe you'll have that teen that's going to sign up for martial arts classes. So that's very strategic. Cool? April. Okay, now the reason this month is a little lighter because of spring break, right? People are going on spring break, you guys. So you're trying to load up events during April. I wouldn't recommend that. I simply don't. And for us, it's also belt testing. We do a rotating curriculum. We do a 3-month cycle, where they're earning stripes in January, February, March. And then April is a short month because of spring break. That's where we do our belt testing. Just like, again, the next belt testing's in August, back to school, last minute vacation. So it's not a full month of review and testing. And then the last one's in December, where most people are off and we're closed for a week. So that's why strategically our belt testings are placed there. You with me? Good. All right. So tax time, new member special. You can do that. Again, we don't. But I want to make sure I cover this for everybody. I am not of the school of thought like that freaking restaurant, the furniture store in our community. Every month they're going out of business and they have a going out of business sale. It's BS. You've been there for years. Every month you're going out of business. Every 4th of July, you have a 4th of July sale. You have a Valentine's sale. You have freaking back to school. You have a holiday. You have a Halloween. You have a Labor Day, a Memorial Day sale. You have freaking St. Patrick's Day. Why not throw in Groundhog's Day too? I think it cheapens your brand and gives a perception of your business that is not one I'm in tune with. But if you're a young school trying to grow, these are all different opportunities. But strategically, what do you need to do? Does it fit my culture? Does it fit my why? Is this something I want to do? We're a kid-centric environment. So I don't do UFC fight night at my school. You with me? So it's really about that. These are all different things you can and can't do. You got to think about it. All right. Family Easter party, the Green Hills Monte Carlo night, another parents' night out that we supported. Parents' night out every month in our school. Right. And this was a big one, coloring sheets to restaurants. You should always be going out to the different restaurants that you have using our Kids Love Life Skills coloring sheets. You know what it's like to take your kids to one of those restaurants. They have some lame thing with mazes and just crappy. What's wrong with this picture stuff? Crappy. You're going to bring in this dynamite life skills from Kids Love Life Skills. Marco might find a coloring sheet. You got a coloring sheet in there? You can throw one up, Marco. Let's show them. So you have this great coloring sheet and you go to these restaurants, you eat at all the time, B2B, and say, hey, let me have your kids menu. Boom. On the back of this coloring sheet, you slap the kids menu. Boom. In the corner, you have a QR code, right? Courtesy of One Martial Arts. Scan this code for one free class. They scan that code, come into your school. So you supply them every month with coloring sheets and crayons. Coloring sheets and crayons, okay? And if Marco can find a coloring sheet, he's going to throw that up for you. So that is huge, B2B. You could take this coloring sheet and put it in the dentist's office. Oh, there's one for anti-bully. See? Isn't that a hell of a lot better than some freaking generic maze, that the kids are interested in for about 2 seconds? 2 seconds. This brings value. What restaurant would not want to have the character development of anti-bully? That is simply badass. Go to kidslovelifeskills.com, reach out to Marco, and get signed up with us. This is classic. We use our coloring sheets in the school. We use them in our booths. We use them in our after school program. We use them in our day camp programs. We are a life skills environment. We have a great coloring wall. A coloring wall with a sticker says coloring wall. All these coloring sheets hang up on it. It really has that perception. We're educational. And on your school tour, that's a focal point. We stop right at that coloring wall. Confidence, discipline, focus, family, anti-bully. That coloring wall is always filled. We stopped it with the parents. It's a great talking point. Cool. Thank you, Marco. Who else is here? If you want to get that e-learning product, let me know your name, what school you're from, and stay with us to the end of this broadcast. And we will give you my e-learning product, planning your annual calendar. So that's why April is a little shorter, because it is a short month. Let's go into May, sir. Oh, May's busy, right? Just before graduation in June. And I want to get people primed for the summer, right? Summer to me is a great opportunity to grow my school, retain my students. I don't simply throw up my hand and say, summertime, right? It's slow during the summer. No way. No way. No way. Promote the summer camp again. That goes on all through the summer. The Mom and Me party is huge. We do a great Mother's Day event, a Dad and Me party. I'll share you that in the next month. Summer Day Camp open house. Try to do an open house Saturday afternoon, 2 to 4, 3 to 5, 2 hours for people to come in, have a table set up with Legos, have a station set up with, some martial arts stuff that you're going to do in class, have the life skills coloring sheet out there, right? Maybe some snacks, and just sit there and give people a tour or talk to them. Give them the highlights of your camp. Super, super, super powerful. Anytime someone can kick the tires before they buy the car, good day. Good day. Buddy day party? Sure. Right? You want to get that kid signed up for the summer? Great time to do a buddy day party. Spring Valley Wine and Beer Social. That was another one. They had a social at a local wine tasting place. We donated a parents' night out to them, right? Anniversary special. Our anniversary is in May. Something you should do. We don't need to do this anymore. Did we do this at one point? We did. 10% off memberships and private lesson cards. Promote Summer of Excellence contests. We do a Summer of Excellence contest that I got from Dave Kovar. I enjoyed it. Every class you come to, you get a ticket. The ticket goes into the box. At the end of the summer, we pull for a, electric scooter, different things like that. Right? It encourages people to come to class during the summer, and they look forward to coming to class because they want to get a ticket to go into the raffle box to give them a better chance of winning. You with me? Just have a bunch of prizes for that. And that's a summer promo. Parents' night again, preteen dodgeball, and 5th grade grad sport day. Yeah, that was when we donated the cotton candy machine. They had a sport day for the 5th graders in an elementary school. They had an obstacle course on the field and all these different things. So we donated a cotton candy machine. That cotton candy machine was out last Sunday at the Burlingame Mothers Club for their annual holiday party. We want that cotton candy machine in rotation all the time, all the time. And if you looked at the pictures that I posted, it is decked out with our school. You know who we are. You know what business we are. You can scan a QR code for a free class. Cool. Next one, sir. I'm rolling along. And of course, June, right? A little bit slower because we know we're coming into summer. A lot of people busy with graduations, last minute plans for vacation. But again, you still need to do things. Dad and Me Father's Day party I mentioned, right? That's there as well. I think the big miss is with the Mom and Me and the Dad and Me, you give the mom or dad 30 free days free. But the problem is you put a timestamp on it. You have to sign up in the next 30 days. The reason most people don't take advantage of that, write this down, is because summer is right around the corner. I'm busy this summer. I don't want to do a month of this and then have to quit, and deal with that awkwardness. So what we do is we don't put a timestamp. We simply say, parents, in honoring Mother's Day or Father's Day, you get 30 days free anytime you're ready to start. Do that, please. And that'll change that. I had a guy sign up in December. Can I use my Dad and Me now? Absolutely, sir. Absolutely. Summer day camp begins, of course, in June. Summer of Excellence contest starts, right? New student summer special, 3 months plus a uniform, $299. If you want to do that, team kickboxing summer special, 3 months plus boxing gloves, $299. Kung Fu Panda park visits. Oh man, Kung Fu Panda park visits. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 3 p.m., we have someone dressed as Kung Fu Panda going to the busiest park where kids congregate with their parents. They're always in the park during the summer. You know that, right? 11 to 3. We make our round. One park, we hit another park, we hit another park, right? We come blowing in there with the music playing. Everything is awesome. We have balloons to give the kids. We have bubble guns blowing bubbles. We have fruit snacks attached to a card, a rack card, right? And we give it to them, take some pictures, dance around. We're out to the next part, right? New thinking, people. New thinking. Put it down, right? Get a couple of teenagers, lead it with some good college kid, and do their rounds on a Sunday. Let them make some money. Meditation workshop, parents' night out, sponsored softball team, sponsored baseball team. That's the time of year, right? The boys of summer, girls of summer. That's synonymous with baseball and softball. You sponsor a team, you have the name on the back of the uniform. You sponsor the league, you have your name up on the big banner that hangs on the baseball field, right? And if the baseball field has 3 or 4 diamonds in a given summer, you're going to have eyes to the tune of thousands of people looking at you, right? So think about that. We take it a step further. We show up on opening day. We have snack bags ready for all of the kids on our team. We take a picture with the team, social media the tar out of that thing. At the end of the season, they do a party at our school. We pay for the trophies, the pizza, everything. I mean, we do it right. We do it right. We don't just simply sponsor the team. You with me? All right, next one, please. I'm watching my clock because I want to make sure that I nail this thing. July, Summer of Excellence continues, right? Getting those tickets, more classes you attend. And that's a consistent social media post, announcement in class, flyer in the school, right? Put that ballot box, that raffle box front and center. Every day they walk into the school, they see it. You know, who got their ticket today? The more classes you attend, the more tickets you earn. And that doesn't just go for classes. The Summer of Excellence, if you come to a buddy day party, you attend a parents' night out, you come to our family fun days. Anytime you come to a specialty event, a class, a workshop, you get a ticket because we want to improve our retention. You know, during the summer, if people are off a lot, right, that's a good chance they're not coming back in September. You with me? So be mindful of that. We have our, again, continuing with the summer specials, right? The students there, the kickboxing ones there. July 4th, Family Fun Day. You know, we do 3 family fun days a year. I believe we do July and August, at least those 2. Then we do one for Halloween and we do one for the holidays. So 4. But at the Family Fun Day, it's really fun. They do a lot of fitness together and exercising and hanging out. We give away prizes, hoodies, t-shirts, gift cards, things like that. Make sure that you're doing one. Bring a friend to class week. That's always fun because the classes are thinner, right? And these kids are out of school. Parents need them something to do. Great time to do that. Promote the Family Fun Day. That's coming up in August, of course. Kung Fu Panda Park visits. Meadow Kindergarten Meet and Greet. Green Hills Kindergarten Meet and Greet. Spring Valley Kindergarten Meet and Greet. Franklin Kindergarten Meet and Greet. Those are huge. My wife's idea, brilliant. These kindergartners are walking into an elementary school where they pretty much know nobody. They're all going to these different preschools in the community. Then they're all coming together in this elementary school. We hook up with the PTA. We'll give our school great opportunity for the PTA to stand on their soapbox and go, yay, join the PTA, new incoming parent to our elementary school. We design drills and curriculum so the parents and kids are interacting. It's all about meeting and socializing. And you know we're promoting life skills like confidence, teamwork, you know, all those different things. The kids are earning badges. And then a certain section of this event, we take the kids so the parents can sit in back and socialize. Tell me. You can put into the comments. You can tell me, Brandon Beliso, that rocks. All right, put it in there. Put it in there. Who else is aboard, man? Who's going to earn this e-learning product today for planning your annual calendar? I don't see your name. I don't see the name of your school, who you are. We can't give it to you, right, Marco? Tell them. Put it in there, Marco. Tell them. It's right there, right there, right there. Cool. And so that kindergarten meet and greet is my wife's idea. It is brilliant. It is brilliant. But again, if you don't connect with the PTA, you don't create those relationships, they're not going to even entertain you because it's always what's in it for you. What's in it for you? What's your angle? That's yucky, man. That's so yucky, super yucky. All right. Then we also have what? Movie in the park. You know, all summer long in our communities, we have movie in the park, right? Outdoor movie. We want to donate the cotton candy machine to those events. Again, it's decked out with the One Martial Arts tablecloth. We're in One Martial Arts gear, a QR code you can scan, and we give out free cotton candy. Do not. You want cotton candy? Then you must give me your name and email. Knock that stuff off. Simply serve. Nobody cares what you know until they know that you care, right? You're all with me? Who else is aboard? Put it in the comments. All right, go to August, sir. I want to try to get through this. Watching my clock. August, again, that new student summer special still in place. We have, kids signing up all the way through August that they'll get that new student special and it takes them to December. Kickboxing, same thing. Summer of Excellence contest continues. We're pushing that. We're pushing that. We're pushing that. Kung Fu Panda Park business still rolling on. September Buddy Day, promoting that. Again, another family fun day. And we have a drawing for a summer contest. At the end of that family fun day in August, everyone that was in the Summer of Excellence contest, we draw those tickets. It's a great highlight. It's a lot of fun. It's well attended and something I highly recommend that you do. Good. Send out We Miss You postcards again. There's another strategic place. Why? After summer, a lot of those kids aren't coming back after summer vacation. Send those We Miss You postcards. We can't wait to see you back in class. Uber important, right? And if you have any back to school specials, like buy one private lesson, get the second one free. Why? Kids are out of sync. They might be missing stripes. They didn't make the bell testing in August. What a great time to do that. I would also recommend maybe you do some free workshops Saturday afternoon, 3 to 5. Help these kids do those makeup stripes, finish bell testing. Why? Because we're going back into rotation, man. We got a new cycle of curriculum to implement, right? So you don't want to get nobody left behind mentality, and make sure you find out a way for those kids to make up stripes and earn that new belt so they get caught up to everybody in the cycle. Because you know how it is. I don't want to go to karate. I'm embarrassed. Everybody got the new belt but me. Not a good vibe, right? Not a good vibe. Oh, Mish, we did a kinder meet and greet for 2 schools at the beginning of the school year. It was great exposure and a great way. Yeah. Yep. Awesome. Again, movies in the park, that's going on all summer still. We have the softball party in-house for the sponsored team and the baseball party in-house for the sponsored team. This is a lot of stuff. And if you even did 25% of it, I think your community presence will be there. Like, again, I use this data from the My Studio Business Summit. 30% of our leads come from digital marketing. The other 70% is in-house and community events. So fill that calendar. Next, please. Come on, are you here? Who wants that e-learning product? I want to see some more names, right? Oscar, thank you, Oscar. Don, James, Paul, Mish. Who else is here today? September, schedule the bully awareness talk at the elementary and preschools. And you guys, I'm going to tell you something about that. If you do the right thing, you'd be amazed. Okay, here, I'm going to tell you. I did a great in-house bully workshop. I just got a call to do it at a private school, $1,500. I'm going to do 3 of them. Each one is 40 minutes because I don't want to do kindergarten through 8th grade. It doesn't make sense. There are 3 different audiences, 3 different ways to communicate. $1,500. Okay. And I get to promote the business. How cool is that? But it all started with us doing what? Free in-house bully workshops, right? You got to work your way up. Like, I don't speak anywhere without being paid anymore. I'm done doing that. I've paid my dues. I spoke in jails, halfway houses, kindergarten, everywhere. I get paid for what I do. If I don't get paid, I don't show up anymore. And that's just where I'm at in life. But you got to earn that. You got to earn that position. All right. So you should be doing free bully awareness talks at elementary and preschools. And then a lot of those, also we do Reader of the Day. Jason posted that video. We go into the adventures of Bray and Tay book. Margot, you might find that if you can. And you get that through kidsoflifeskills.com. And they'll let you in the door. Reader of the Day. I'm going to read this great character development book on focus. It's written well. The pictures are great. You go in there. You do that instead of teaching them to hit things, right? Right? Okay. And you go in there and make that happen. Cool. We have promoting day camp because the summer's over and people are excited. They're hungry. They love what you do. Now's the time to start promoting camp, right? I got that from Encourage and Top Kick. As soon as the summer ends, they're already selling camps. Okay. Sounds good, right? Columbus Day, if you want to do a single day camp, buddy day party, early registration for camps, $100 off. Again, we do tiered. First 12 spots, $350, right? However you want to do that, it ends up being the same. Send out those We Miss You postcards, right? For people that haven't been there in 6 months. Art and Wine Festival, you've seen that. We're so blessed. And as Marco's reaping the benefits now of location, right outside our door in Millbrae, they do an Art and Wine Festival. 2-day event. There's like 40, 50,000 people show up this thing over the couple of days. But right outside our door is the kids' rides. All of them. It's crazy. We put out the cotton candy machine. We have thousands of people through our door. We're hanging out, planting seeds, building community, and it's just a perfect event for us. But had we not had that location, it would not happen. Parents' night out, movie in the park, parents 3 months train for free special. That's important because I want my parents to train. I want, if they train, we want to get them to use those dad and me, the mom and me, all of that. You want to get your parents to train with you because it creates a stronger community. Do what you can to get your parents in there. Up, back to the preteen dodgeball. Next, sir. Oh, somebody's in there, Marco. That shouldn't be in there. Look at that in the chat. Thank you, Marco. You see that? Yep. The salespeople promoting some website, I don't know what the heck that was, right, Marco? But it happens, and that's amazing with salespeople. They don't care. They don't care, right? They'll come to this event. It amazes me. But Merry Christmas to whoever that was. October, Halloween candy giveaway. We give away candy with our rack card attached to it. It's small enough to fit on a pack of M&Ms with a QR code for our parents to give out candy. We back it up by saying thank you and giving them a free bag of candy with nothing on it. It goes over really well. We get a lot of people out there, and that works. Halloween family party, Indigenous People Day Camp, promote your winter day camp, early registration for camp. Now it's only $75 versus $100. Bully defense workshop, because October is Bully Awareness Month. Try to do more bully awareness talks at elementary and preschools. Warrior ticket contest drawing for the holiday party. I have season tickets for my son and I, so we take a couple of sets of tickets and we start announcing we're going to have a drawing for that at the holiday party. Parents' night out. All right, go to November, sir. Crazy, right? There's a lot of stuff that goes on, man. Meadows Elementary has a fall festival. We donate the cotton candy. Taylor Middle School, they do this kind of walkathon thing, and we offer toppings to back up the pancake and sausage the Millbrae Lions Club donates and gives out at the end of this walkathon. So we back it up with chocolate chip, whipped cream, granola, and bananas. Again, be in that community. Early registration for camps, down to $50 a month off per week. Not, November, we do the food bank, food drive. That didn't go well for us. Now they do a virtual thing, and nobody likes to donate money. I think the physical donation of a can or stuffing goes better. It didn't do well for us this year. We didn't raise hardly anything. Veterans Day camp, single day camps if they work for you. Black Friday camp. Some people like to do that so people can go shopping because we're in a tech-heavy place. People shop online. It's just not needed here, but you may do one, right? Thanksgiving Day kickboxing workout, right? That may work. We did a Thanksgiving Day break, though. In San Francisco, they did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. So we did do a camp for a Thanksgiving break. Preteen dodgeball night, Warriors ticket contest, drawing at holiday party. Again, promoting things 8 weeks in advance, 6 weeks in advance, better turnout, better return. Just don't do these last minute events. Cool. And December. Let's do this, Marco. Wrap it up strong. Early registration for camp, still $50 off. New student winter special, $299 3 months, right? Winter, new students. Anytime you can get new people through the door, fine. 10% off. 3 months, 6-year, 1-year membership, especially if you have a tuition increase in January. Let them get the old rate at 10% off. We're doing it right now. We don't do 10% off. You simply buy a year at the current price and you avoid the tuition increase for another year. That they can do. Holiday family party and raffle, winter day camp, promote your gift certificates. You might do those. We have a really nice, good looking gift certificate. You may promote that in-house. It's a great stocking stuffer, things like that. Toys for Tot toy drive. That's done really well again because we have barrels in the school. People see it. We're a drop-off point. You drop off. So people come into our school that have never been there, right? So it gives them exposure to who we are. At least they know we're here. Again, the Warriors ticket contest drawing at the holiday party. The day after, I didn't mention the one in we do on Thanksgiving morning because a lot of people stop working out during the winter, right? Getting fat, eating holidays, blah, blah, blah. Day after Christmas, we do a 2-hour kickboxing workout. New Year's Day, we do a 2-hour kickboxing workout. Thanksgiving morning, we do a 2-hour kickboxing workout. I like it because I like to eat. I love to eat during the holidays, and that 2-hour workout helps me eat guilt-free, and it creates community. Somebody said the other day, when we did Thanksgiving, how do you get so many people to come to the workout? because we've built it. We've done that workout for 22 years. Yes, we have. And I've ran them for 22 years. Thanksgiving Day, the day after Christmas, New Year's Day. That's where I'm at. Cool? Yep. All right, Marco, and that's it. Bring me back full screen. So, you guys, you can do all of it, you can do none of it, but the big thing you need to do is do your homework. Go into your community, find out what's going on, connect with these restaurants, get in the coloring sheets, become part of the Chamber of Commerce, the Rotary Club, the Lions Club, get in with the PTA, but do it for the right reasons. Do it because you genuinely want to be a business that gives back. They'll see you a mile away if all you're about is how do I get leads? How do I get leads? How do I get leads? Right? Again, I said that to somebody. The problem with the whole cotton candy thing, because somebody tried that, I think that's how it started. In order to get cotton candy, you have to put your name and email here, right? That is like going into a nightclub. Because, for me, I always use this analogy because I was a single guy once in my life. I use this as an analogy because for me, everything is about relationships. Building relationships, nurturing relationships, cultivating relationships, investing in relationships, maintaining relationships. That's what it's all about. Okay? Imagine walking into a nightclub, going up to a girl and saying, I will buy you a drink, but you must give me your phone number first. Right? Or a girl saying, hey, I'll dance with you, but you have to buy me a drink first. It's like, what? What the heck is that? All right, so stop it. Why do you think Chase Center is Chase Center? Has nothing to do with the Warriors basketball, but co-branding. So anytime you can really position your business as one that cares, one that's going to give back, you're going to go over tenfold. Tenfold. Every opportunity we have, we try to optimize that. We try to leverage that. Okay? Please be mindful of that. And that calendar is thick. So everybody who's here, right now we need to see it. Marco put in the information so that they can do what? Get my e-learning product, planning your annual calendar. And of course, when this goes up at YouTube, when this is posted at my podcast, you should watch this episode again and again and again. Again and again. All right. What do I got coming up? It's Time Life Balance, April 15th through 18th, right here, Millbury, California, 5 minutes from the airport. It's not the glitz and glam of Vegas, where you're just zombied out. I mean, I don't like Vegas, not for this. It's 4 days. It's very Spartan. We do it in the school. We do it in the woods. We dig deep. We do every aspect of your business, from financial planning to creating a business plan to looking at your brand, your culture, your why, staff training, curriculum development, social media. Zach's going to come out again for that, and personal development. 4 days in the trenches. We eat good. We cry together. We live together. We grow together. It's unlike anything in our industry. And I recommend you're one of the 20 people. That's it. 20 people. I won't go bigger. I refuse to, because this is for you. You are your best investment. Make that investment into you because you deserve it. You with me? Who's with me? Get signed up now. Get the tax write-off now because you had a great year in 2022. You need the tax write-off now. Book your hotel, book your airfare, book your ticket now. I just bought a bunch of camera equipment for the write-off for the end of the year. Right? We're doing all these things. We just gave $3,000 in bonuses to our team because it's the end of the year. Right? I bought, a couple of laptops for my guys because it's the end of the year. You got to spend that money. Spend that money. Spend it. Spend that money. Right? We're going to do a little more renovation during the week we're closed. Spend that money. Tony, what's happening, sir? Tony. All right. Get it in there. Get it in there, everybody. Get it in there. All right. So again, thank you to my sponsors. Big thank you to Market Muscles, My Studio, Kids Love Life Skills, LC Accounting. You should be using, I use all 4 of these companies. All 4 of them are a big part of what I do. You should be with Market Muscles. You should be driving, your whole culture with My Studio. You should be entrenched in life skills education with Kids Love Life Skills. And if you don't have your numbers and your bookkeeping and spending right, with somebody like LC Accounting, you will fail. Stop doing it yourself. That's one thing I will not do anymore. That I will spend money on because she saves me money. Make sense? Invest the money now or pay for it later, as I always say. Cool. Thank you, Marco. Marco's blowing it up. He's really happy. He's in his new location. School's just growing and growing and growing. I'm hoping he posts some more video about his numbers, his journey up to this point, so people can learn how awesome my mentoring programs are, like Wisdom. Wisdom is one-on-one, intensive, a lot of work. And you got me in your back pocket for 6 months. We talk every week for an hour. On the back end, you're reading books. You're doing modules on culture and vision, defining your values, staff training. While every week you got me. Every night you text me. One thing you did well, one thing you can do better. I am entrenched with you. And the result, here's Marco in his new location, and they're rocking and rolling. Jason Smith, amazing branding, rocking and rolling, right? Monique Washington, her brand is strong. She's opening a satellite in Virginia now. All this happens, but I understand from owning small businesses for 38 years, it's not simply some freaking Facebook ad that you spend $1,000 a month on a company. Absolutely not. That is why I bought all this camera equipment. I'm building a studio where I can record and cut everything I want. I was going to outsource it. This I cannot, because it has to come from me. You do the work, you get the results. So look for some amazing videos coming out from my Excellent Kids program. We're going to have lesson plans videoed for all of it. I'm revamping my curriculum again. We do that every 7 to 10 years because we need to be relevant. We need to have great product, and the band played on. Cool. I'm Brandon Beliso. Subscribe to this podcast, Success Never Sleeps, Mindful Meditation at all the major podcast platforms. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me at Instagram. Be part of the group, The Disruptors. For everything else, go to BrandonBeliso.com. Until we talk again, I am Brandon Beliso. This is Success Never Sleeps. Happy holidays. If I don't see you, go out there, live your best life.